It's been a while since the release of GTA 6 Trailer 2, and since then, there have been many more leaks and rumors for this game coming out. So today, I primarily want to discuss my thoughts and opinions on them. As a quick disclaimer, just like any other leaks and rumors, take it all with a grain of salt as none of these have been confirmed. According to a French journalist by the name of Fravelis, GTA 6's online counterpart is supposed to have sessions that can hold up to 96 players. However, as of currently, it's only at 64 players. This idea is also built around a more popular rumor that as you travel through the map, you will be seamlessly traveling through different servers. Now, to put this into perspective, most online games, from what I've been able to see, hold anywhere from 24 to 30 players per server/session. Now, I'm not going to say that it's entirely impossible, but what I will say is that even as the years have gone by, we've never really seen any games take advantage of higher player numbers. The only exception for this would be Battle Royale style games such as Fortnite and Warzone. And even if they do manage this, would this even be needed? Well, I'd say considering how big the map plans to be based upon what we know so far, I'd say that the higher player count is to help make sure that the map doesn't feel empty. Because even when looking at the size of Vice City itself, you can easily fit a whole session of players there and make the rest of the map look empty. Within recent weeks, a popular data miner by the name of Tez2 uncovered some information in regards to GTA requiring an age verification before being able to play the game. Now, to put this into context, this is primarily due to some countries, such as the UK and the United States, passing the Online Safety Act. Essentially, it's meant to verify users' ages online to help prevent underage online users from accessing content that may be too inappropriate for them. Now, while this all sounds fairly good, a lot of people don't like this, considering the risks that it would have when it comes to data leaks. There's a great and quick video by Cyberboy where he goes a little more in-depth about it. With every news drought that we receive, people always tend to think about another possible delay. This time, however, people have been looking at the fall of next year as the new release date. Now, while a delay could always happen, as we've seen previously, there isn't any evidence to suggest it. Plus, previous Rockstar behavior is disproving this idea as well. Because as we know, Rockstar has given a release date of May 26th of next year. And within the past, Rockstar has never delayed their games past a given release date. The only exception to this would be GTA 4. One ex-developer from Rockstar who worked on GTA 4 is Abe Vermai. The reason I bring him up is because he was asked if he believed that the game would be delayed to fall of next year or not. He replied by saying that Rockstar had a free choice and that they picked May 26th. And as of right now, they're confident with that choice, and the final call will be approximately 5 months from release, which will be in January. Anything prior to December, he claims, is just clout chasing. The conversation of GTA 6 being playable at 60 frames has been discussed for quite a while. However, the idea of it has been disproven due to the hardware. Specifically, it's primarily due to the CPUs of the modern consoles. However, it could be that things might be different now. Detective Seed over on Twitter stated that GTA 6 has been and continues to hit 60 FPS on the PS5 Pro. He also mentioned that the PlayStation engineers are assisting with the optimization due to the new tech being implemented into the hardware, but it won't roll out until May of next year. Now, it has already been stated that SIE is working with AMD to produce an improved version of PSSR for the PS5 Pro. With all of this being said, it has raised the question again of whether or not 60 FPS for GTA 6 is possible. If it is playable at 60 FPS, then it will 100% only be doable with the use case of PSSR. In other words, the 60 frames will be, quote, fake frames, as the PC players like to call it. And because this will only be doable with PSSR, then this will be a PS5 Pro exclusive gameplay feature, which means that if you're a regular PS5 player or an Xbox player, then you'll have to play the game at 30 frames. But how accurate is this? Well, we really don't know because we don't know how Rockstar is going to use PSSR, or even the new upcoming version of PSSR with GTA 6. However, I do have an idea as to how they would use it within a best case scenario. But to understand that, we need to look at Stellar Blade. Within Stellar Blade, there are 5 different graphics settings. The first 3, which are performance, balance, and resolution, are the standard settings that you would find within most modern games, with the exception of a balanced preset being not nearly as popular as the other 2 options. And as a quick side note, those 3 options are currently available within the expanded and enhanced version of GTA 5. With the PS5 Pro, Stellar Blade introduces a Pro and a Pro Max mode. With the Pro mode, the game stays at 60 FPS while being upscaled to 4K. With the Pro Max mode, the game's resolution can be pushed even further to an actual 4K resolution, but with a variable refresh rate that approximately ranges from 50 to 60. If your monitor supports different display settings such as VRR, HDR, etc., then your game could play up to 80 FPS. With all of this being said, Rockstar could be able to give us similar graphics settings on a PS5 Pro. They can make the game playable at a constant 60 FPS with a resolution of 1080p to 1440p. Or they can utilize PSSR and give us a 4K experience without having to suffer too much from the quote unplayable state that some PC players like to call 30 FPS. Or if they wanted to, they could give us a middle ground, something that doesn't sacrifice too much resolution, but also doesn't sacrifice too much performance. However, at the end of the day, Rockstar has been known more for providing a high-end visual experience rather than a high-end performance experience. I think that as long as they can push the game's graphics as far as possible, while maintaining a constant 30 FPS, then I think they're more likely to do that even while using PSSR. But until then, we'll just have to wait and see. However, that's the end of today's video. Leave a like down below if you enjoyed it and subscribe to the channel if you are new. Stay safe out there and I'll see you next time.